Anyway, this is Organic House. You are watching Jimmy Eats World? No. Good afternoon and welcome to another installment of Jimmy Eats World. I am James Jalokia, and as always I am sitting on my balcony in beautiful Saigon. You can tell it's Saigon because of the way it is. I said previously that this construction that's going on next door, they seem to only work around my video schedule, and I promise you that they were not working all day long. I go downstairs to pick up my order, come back upstairs, and there's 12 guys over here just doing their construction. So I think they bugged my house or something. But there is more construction today, so I apologize about that. I tried to do another video inside of my apartment the night before last, and it just didn't come out very well. The lighting is not very good in there, and I'm just gonna redo that video. So, and the funny thing is, it's a redo of a redo that I've already done. So, I have also mentioned previously that I'm gonna start showcasing, I'm gonna start trying to get more vegetarian and vegan style foods on here. So when people are going to Saigon and they're trying to figure out what they can get, you know, they're included in, you know, in their limited diets. So so I will start, you know, doing more vegetarian along with other things, and I may even start doing like vegetarian slash not vegetarian from the same restaurant as I review restaurants. Today I ordered from the Organic House, which is a strictly vegetarian slash vegan restaurant. So no worries here, there's no meat. It is, as far as I know, it's 100% vegan friendly. So I ordered, they have a deal, it's buy 3 sandwiches, get 1 off. So I bought 2 and got the 3rd, so I could at least try some and give you a little variety in their sandwiches. So that's what I've got going on right now. I also got their sweet potato fries, which, oh, those are big, which I'm a big fan of sweet potato fries. I love sweet potatoes anyway. I'm a big fan of sweet potatoes. And their kombucha. I haven't had kombucha in years, so this is gonna be a little treat for me. I got their ginger kombucha. The 3 sandwiches I got was an Italia, a mushroom, it's called mushroom, mushy shroom, and a tempeh. The tempeh I'm excited about. It's been a while since I've had that. So tempeh, if you don't know what that is, it's like tofu, but it's a whole bean as opposed to crushed beans like tofu is, and it's fermented, and they actually use a fungus to produce the tempeh. So it's got that like blue kind of taste to it. A lot of people don't really like it. It's an Indonesian, you know, an Indonesian food. It's where it originated from, Java, as a matter of fact, Java, the island of Java. So the history of it, as far as I know, it was developed after tofu. The Chinese brought tofu down into Indonesia in the 1800s. I don't know much beyond that. That's about as far as my knowledge goes on this stuff. I know it's good, so. Alright, let's take a look here. That's gonna be the tempeh, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah, that looks like the Italian. It's got some red peppers and looks like bell peppers, or capsicums as they call them around these parts. And nope, that's gonna be the tempeh right there. Tempeh, mushroom, and the Italia. So now the prices on these guys are pretty good. Each sandwich is, I want to say 90,000 US, or 90,000 US. Wow, no, they're not that. They're a lot cheaper than that. 90,000 Vietnamese dong. Let me open this kombucha. All right, so there it is, kombucha. They're sweet potato fries. They call the the patata frite, mushroom sandwich, Italia, and the tempeh, which I'm excited for the tempeh, so I'm gonna keep that one until last. Vietnam, Saigon in particular, seems to be getting a lot better at vegetarian food. I've noticed since I've lived here. I've lived between here and Thailand for 3 years. So since I've lived here, it seems like the vegetarian style food is growing pretty well. The Vietnamese style, they have Vietnamese vegetarian also, Chai, C-H-A-Y, which they have a lot of their Vietnamese or their vegetarian restaurants. A lot of them, there's one down the street here that I started eating at. I just thought it was weird meat. Turns out it was a vegetarian. I never really asked, and it turns out that it's called a vegetarian restaurant. So they make their food out of the glutens, like your companies like Beyond Meat and those companies do. And it's pretty good. I enjoy it. I think that I think vegetarian is good food. I mean, you can, just like anything else, you can have good and you can have bad. I don't know what this sauce is. So this is definitely not ketchup. The sauce is more of a pasta sauce, and it actually goes well with, surprisingly well with the potatoes. Oh dang, that's good. The last time I had kombucha was in Austin, Texas, probably about 4 years ago. I lived in Austin about 4 years ago, and it's pretty big there. And for me, kombucha is hit or miss. Sometimes it's either, it's good. It's like drinking vinegar to me. I mean, I like it. I personally like it. I like vinegar. I like the taste of it. But there's some really bad kombucha out there, and I've had several really bad kombuchas, and this is not one of them. This is really good. It's very subtle. It's way more subtle than any kombucha I've ever had. It's still got that fermented, the process, the fermentation process with the vinegar taste to it, but it's not overbearing by any means. It's good. I would and I will absolutely drink this again, for sure. So that's a pleasant surprise. Thank you, Organic House. All right, let's try their mushy shroom burger. Oh yeah, for sure. So they got this mushroom pate that they make in-house, and that's what's on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it there, and you probably can't because this camera doesn't focus quickly enough. Oh, this is my other camera. Never mind, this one focuses pretty well. So, I don't know if you heard that crunch just now, but the crust of this bread, anyway, is awesome. It is really good. It's a sourdough bread. And this, outside of Vietnamese baguettes, I mean, this is really, really great bread. So they're definitely doing well in that front. Definitely chilies, peppers. It's like some zucchini, some aubergine slash eggplant, whatever you call it, where you're from. That red bell slash capsicum, the yellow bell slash capsicum. I'm gonna have to check if it tastes like taste of pesto in there, basil pesto of sorts. So I need to check on that. I'll let you know. Yeah. Again, the bread. Like, the bread is, I'm sold on the bread alone. And the tempeh. Let's see here. That is awesome. That is so good. Again, I'm not a vegetarian. I would never claim. There was a period of my life that I attempted for 3 months to be a vegetarian, and I just don't have the discipline for that. I don't have the willpower for that. And I mean, I'll be honest, that's just, you know, and I love animals. I mean, I'm a wildlife photographer. I love animals. You know, I've grown up. You know, I've worked with animals for a good amount of my life. So I do like the idea of vegetarianism. But again, I don't have that willpower. And I'm sorry to all you vegetarians and vegans out there, but that's just how I roll. And I'm not going to try to get you to eat meat. And what you do is what you do. But I'll tell you what, this food is awesome. This food is really good, and if more restaurants could hold up like this in vegetarian food, I would probably be more likely to be more vegetarian. I would never promise 100%, but places like this definitely will make me understand how people can do it. So I'm actually going to tell you which ones I liked of these in which order. Now, I liked all 3 of them for sure, and I will eat these again at some point. The Organic House will see me around for sure. But I would have to say 3, 2, 1. The Italia. For no reason in particular, except for the fact that I really like the tempeh, and the mushroom is just amazing. And I actually I was not going to order the mushroom if I was only going to get the 2, but since it's the buy 2 get 1 free, I got the mushroom, and I'm glad I did, because that became my favorite one. Like I said, they do this this mushroom pate. Oh man. Yeah, and it's just it's just awesome. There's the tempeh right there. I don't know if you can see that. That right there is tempeh right there. And it's just fermented whole soybeans. And then they've got the sweet potato. This kombucha, I will be ordering more of this. Now, kombucha, obviously, it's got a lot of, from what I hear, it's got a lot of great benefits as far as like digestion goes and whatnot. So maybe it's something that people should drink anyway. It's good to have fermented beverages and foods. It's good for your body. So I will definitely be getting more. In fact, I almost ordered another one, but I didn't, just in case I didn't like it. And I wish I had ordered another 3, because this is really, really fantastic kombucha. Really great food. The sweet potatoes are on top for me, though. It's how can you do a bad sweet potato? Like, you can't. They're good. But these sandwiches, honestly, like 100% blew me away. You done good, Organic House. I will be back, and I'm glad that you've got your food, and keep it up, because this is this is some really, really fantastic food. So anyway, this is Organic House. I am James Jalokia, and you are watching Jimmy Eats World.